Hello and welcome in. This is my first playthrough of Alan Wake 2 DLC, the final DLC, Lake House. I am very excited to get into this. I kind of miss playing Alan Wake 2. It was one of my favorite games. Ooh. It was one of my favorite games from last year, 2023. And I believe many of you have found me through this game as well. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Birdie. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I love playing video games and share the experience with my community. And I love horror games, story-based games, but we do a lot of variety. And through this month of October, we've been playing a lot of scary games. And you might have seen me doing some cosplays as well. So yeah, if you enjoy your time here, feel free to stop by on my Twitch to watch me live. I'm a big fan of Remedy games as well. I played all of them. I played Control, Quantum Break, Alan Wake 1 and 2, and now we're gonna play the DLC as well. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I'm very excited. Descend into a Federal Bureau of Control research facility and unravel the mysterious lurking within. I'm so excited because Control is, honestly, it's one of the most underrated games ever. It is so beautiful. It is a complicated piece of media, and it might be like difficult to get in at first, get used to everything, and the lore is complicated as well, but I believe that's the Remedy magic as well, the mysterious. There's always something that lurks behind the scenes, and it is complicated, but it's very inviting at the same time. So yeah, I really enjoy this type of genre. The genre that is called Remedy. I don't know. I believe that we are gonna get some teasing about Control 2. So yeah, let's go.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Estevez. Oh, the game looks so good.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
It begins. Nice. Oh, I missed this. Oh, we're gonna get so many teasers of Control, I think. I hope. Okay. Hello.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this.
All right, then. Investigate the lake house. Speak to Dr. Marmont and... Dr. Marmont? Speak to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Okay. And enter the lake house. Can we use the ID card? for that? Well, there you go.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Right?
Roger that.
Okay. Trying to remember the controls as well.
The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama, your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
I love the atmosphere so much. Let's go.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Anyone?
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
That's definitely strange. I love this. I miss this so much. Huh?
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont.
Oh,
And
they're
this
French.
is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility.
Yeah. She's so happy to be there, you can tell.
We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Oh, what a great
Yeah,
start.
that seems healthy.
Oh, who did that editing? Oh, damn it, FBC. Oh, are we gonna see Darling as well? That would be really, really cool. All right, let's explore. Ramnus daily stand-up, no doodling. Well, the dangers of doodling. Huh? Please remember that any unauthorized art can skew the results of ongoing research. The following types of recreational creativity are forbidden: doodling, rhythmic drumming with pencil, fingers, or other makeshift percussion instrument, stacking office supplies into sculpture-like arrangements, dancing and humming. You cannot have fun here. Not allowed. Okay, the Lake House Daily. Good news, HQ still dark. Pie was good, more pie for the rest of us. We have coffee, Deerfest this week. In red. Bad news, HQ still dark. Not allergy bad, but it is scratched. No Amma beer, it's good, tried it. Aw, the artist is something. The artist is what? Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time cancelled. Okay. No fun at FBC. Something strange has happened here. Hello there.
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is?
Experiment in progress?
I'll have
What?
to check downstairs.
Okay, let's see.
Changing passwords, huh?
Effective September 13, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Do not use
You must all be
birthday.
working on the lower levels.
Yes. Do
I
not
need to
use
head down.
Yes. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Science fact of the day. September 14, 2023. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time, she patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. Okay, I think we're gonna figure out the password here. I think 38 is important. Daily fact. So this is the number that changes daily. So 38 is going to end with 38. So it cannot be birthdays, current date, or phone numbers. But let's see what we can get. Research profile subject P. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Conclusion: the subject is suspected to be a Class 2 parautilitarian. I haven't heard that word in a while. Though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of this ability is to show current or future events via the art that he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there's no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay, this is subject P. P. What could it be?
An experiment. That bodes well.
Usually that goes well. So, okay, do we have any more information about Jules? Maybe we can find something here. There you go. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18. Could that be the number? So that would be 07 18 38. There it is! Government security. The security that you can trust. Yeah, sure. Let's unlock the door. Nice. I want to check the mail as well. Okay. Oh, from P. Levine. Project Arbitus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnus, and they're shared research materials, so can I release them back to Arbitus? Oh, wow. Someone got mad. H. Kingston? No, Diane. Diane said this? Apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she's suggesting that I would take her project's budget. An unfair and preposterous accusation. Though I am confident that you understand that. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task? Wow. So, not a very happy marriage there. You can see. To my new fellow head of the lake house. Love, Diana. Oh, they weren't always so annoyed of each other. I love these posters. Security, safety, censorship. It is funny. It's the joke, and it is kind of funny. I would have laughed. Oh, look at them. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. There's some strange things here, I think. What are these pencils forming this? What is that all about? And what's up with these shoes? Suspicious. Everything is suspicious. Oh, something definitely weird happened here. Let's see. Oldest house! We have a status update regarding oldest house. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. It's a spiral. not a loop, it's a spiral. Get your facts right. Are those donuts? They're making circles. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. Let's open up here. Experiment still in progress.
This should come in handy.
Okay, we got the clearance. Did you hear that? That sounded like someone was crying. Maybe I'm hearing stuff. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Do we have something in circles here? No. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. Fishing, redacted. Swimming, boating, using the water for redacted purposes. Water skiing, redacted in the water. These activities can result in redacted and in an estimated redacted % of cases. If you're unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. Yeah, thanks for all of that information. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists taking people for experimentation, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Kind of doing that. Okay, I guess it's time to use the elevator. I think we have everything we need here. So, we're on the ground floor. We need to go down. Let's start from...
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
Oh no. It begins.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. Wow. Where's the fucking elevator?
It just disappeared! The elevator just disappeared. Oh my god.
Okay, priority
Who
one.
was
Get the
that?
lights on.
Was that Diane?
Standing
Diana?
around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart.
That was Jules and Diana. Hello? So the doodling was not allowed for this reason, and I think we're about to meet the test subject who could...
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god. Foresee the future with his paintings, right? I forgot the name already. Was it subject P? Well, there's a lot of doodling that happened here, that's for sure. Okay, check. Hello? Nice. Yeah, give me ammo. Always needed.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
Okay. We'll have to come back for that. Okay, let's check it here.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Wow, I would like to use that weapon. Okay, what have you got here?
Jules' keycard could be useful.
I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Okay, who who's writing these. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps, weapon tests using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to off-site teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think up more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Who are they talking about? Are they talking about maybe Darling? Because Darling liked his rocks, if I remember correctly. The power cores. Okay, this is the second time we've seen power cores. Is this the power cord? Yeah.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
Okay, pick up the power core, align power core with the receiving socket, and then insert it. So, let's find the socket.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Yeah, actually, elevators do tend to do that in Remedy World. So, kind of normal. Alright, hold up one second. I don't know where to put this yet. Oh, wow. This is great art, actually. A lot of doodling. I like doodling. Only use the lever once power core is properly connected.
Okay.
So,
Power
this is
core
the
receiver.
receiver. Alright, good.
Putting a core in should get the lights on.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, I want to check out this side room as well. Okay, we've got research order. As the lake house continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes onto their own work. Hey, the nursery rhymes from the main game, I remember that. I actually hunted them all down and got them all. Threshold linking experiment progress report. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P, there you go, I remember that correctly, to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, the threshold's energies and thus its reality altering effect are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. Oh, this is really interesting. Love that the more emotion an art piece or a piece of art really can be music, has the more ability to be powerful as a object of power, basically. We're learning more about that. There's a shelter. Oh, I remember shelters. Oh, okay. We've got a quick save place here. That's wonderful. Darling!
Dr. Darling.
1970, 1976, 78, and 2010. The Lake House, Cauldron Lake. Shadow. Why is it stuck? Is there a way to like fix this? I would like to watch this. Darling!
Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Of course, we need to get the power on. Let's do that very quickly.
least the elevator's back.
Okay, but before we do that, now that we have the electricity on. Don't like this. Aha! Got the computers on too. Let's see. Missing Black Rock. Who did it? I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. Might be. Sensitivity. Pages. Do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbitus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident that the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. Okay. A gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided at everyone's safety. We've got Pie Day. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have bought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner that you all seem to love so much. And despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Uh-oh, that's a nut allergy. Okay, wow. This was Jules. Harry Kingston was like, yeah, no. There you go.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team.
Here.
I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared.
He was here.
You hear that, Dr. Marmont? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. Oh. No, sorry, I really can't. It is.
Top secret.
You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a brave new world, people.
Brave new world. Ah! That was so cool. Let's see. Are they moving? How did they move? Okay. Definitely moved. The big canvases.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. I never fucking works.
Oh my god!
This isn't working.
Oh my god! not working against them? They're coming out of the paintings! Of course.
No effect.
It says no effect. What do we do? 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 Do we just run? Or they go back into the paintings when I leave them alone. Alright. Back to the elevator. I think that's what I need to do.
Fuck were those things?
They look so much like friggin' aliens. Okay. Let's move to second floor.
Okay, deep breaths.
We couldn't do anything with the light eater. How are we gonna get through that?
6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
Oh god. We're supposed to be on the second floor, but
What is that?
hello?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
It speaks!
Well, I'll be damned.
First time what?
So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
Are you?
I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean?
Oh god.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Don't get hostile, please.
You need to cease all hostility right
Oh my god, what was that? Where am I?
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
What the heck was that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Can we now go to the second floor?
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. But something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
Exactly. Holy shit, that's very interesting.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
3.
Fucking elevator.
Okay. Page development, holding and observation, painting production, research archives, and threshold experimentation. Alright. We need to make our way to... Well, we need to first get clearance for... Well, this floor, actually. 3. Right? We needed a security clearance keycard for 3. Level 3 at least. Oh, no, sorry. Clearance 02 we need to get. And then... we can get to the the next key card. All right, let's see. Page development. What pages are they talking about? We definitely need that gun, dude. I think that's the gun that's gonna help us beat those alien-looking paintings.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. And after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Was it him? Was it FBC making Alan write the pages all this time to benefit from his ability to change reality because of that is
Rudolph
huge.
Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was
Rudolph
foggy,
Lane.
unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
Oh my god. But why would they make the lake house go insane? Okay, what have we got here? Oh, we've got
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory.
Ooh.
I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research.
Huh?
I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
It is becoming reality. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project XAW, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of the Dactyd, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. And then we have Project C43210RL, codename Ramnus, will focus on studying Redacted and his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. So, AW is Alan Wake. RL is the painter. Rudolph Lane, was it? So just like Alan Wake's writing becoming reality, Rudolph's ability is to paint. And whatever he paints becomes the reality. Okay, the automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. That's what they were doing? Okay, they weren't actually okay. I thought, alright, okay. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake's house possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing. So they're basically building an AI machine to mimic Alan Wake. So, okay. That's very real at the same time. Okay. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House's possession as reference. Once the pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. So that was their plan. They want to be able to control that ability of Alan Wake, and they can, so that they can produce reality as they want. Oh, that is so smart. I mean, not smart of them as to, you know, how this is going. This is really smart writing. That's what I meant. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on that to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Okay, the Shadow's power. Oh, Diana. Hello there.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
This is such a callback to AI, I think, being used in artistic matters, whether it be writing or painting or any other art form.
In the lake house.
Art. Born in New York, currently residing in New York, married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents, located in Bright Falls, no paracriminal affiliations found. Edward Franklin Booker, writer and director of 5 stage plays, unsuccessful, confirmed artist, designation, author, playwright. Tamitha Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, currently resides in New York, married to Edward Booker, no known children, no paracriminal affiliation, located in Bright Falls. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful, confirmed artist, designation, author, and poet. Disclaimer, background investigation performed a very short amount of time. Okay, the same. So these are the 2 writers that she talked about in the recording that we just heard. Now, let's move on.
Controlled here. The art was not art.
Typewriters.
For the experiment.
Please don't let this be what I think it is.
Oh my god.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
It's writing itself. They're Alan Waking. Every single machine is Alan Waking. Okay.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
We need that. Okay. We got here another.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the Shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Oh. So, content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, a utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference to any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we have recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. Can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Very curious. So how do you know what's reality at this point? If you're the subject of, if you found those pages, how do you know what's real or not? Just like what happened here as well. Oh, another clearance level that I don't have. Man, I hope I didn't miss it. Okay, let's check here now. Production archive. We're gonna be reading some pages written by the fake Alan Wakes. I mean, the typewriters that have no soul. Alright. Typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake, with the intent to use this particular brand for something, and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Wake's publishing house, no useful info. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake, and no useful information was found. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. They're trying to copy and make copies of copies of copies. But I wonder, the element that is the essence of this particular object of power, could it be that of Alan Wake himself and not the tools that he uses. Therefore, it wouldn't even be possible to do such thing. But if the Bureau is trying something, there must be a reason. All right, let's move. Can you read this? Typing in progress. Please do not turn off the machine. Oh God. Oh God. Art is for analysis, not for admiration. Stay focused on your work. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Excuse me? Oh no, their bodies, I think. Oh shit. Page development. Hello?
I can never say no to extra firepower.
Take that. What happened here?
Huh. Back where I started.
Oh, hey.
Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
Oh, the law of 3. Where do I know that from? Of course, from Control. Law of 3. How did that work? Alright, let's see if it's any different. Oh, yes! Law of 3. So I have to go through it 3 times, right? That's from the hotel.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Oh,
compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release.
So this is
contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
the page that was found.
Compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting.
Some things are changing. Alright, okay.
The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for
Okay,
release.
it was not that scary. It's fine. It's fine.
Shadow
right?
is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh shit.
Light seem dimmer.
Damn. Takes a while to. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh god. Not how the story goes. I need to remember how to fight in the game. It's been a while. Oh my god! They will not die. Oh, they gained their shadows back. Oh no! I have to be. Oh shit! I'm sorry, agents. There's a big boy, there's a big boy, there's a big boy. Oh my gosh. so fast. Ouch. Oh, dang it. There you go.
Some staff down there had been
Oh my
corrupted.
gosh.
Shit just kept getting worse.
Oh yeah, I remember the shadow. That's what it was called. Being taken by the shadow. So creepy. So creepy. The way they go. Tuck, 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 tuck. Typing, typing, typing. Alright, let's open up this place. This is the third one, I believe. Here's the third one.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
Oh, I'm scared. Okay. What have we got here?
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake.
It's him.
It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction.
Why is she so competitive against her own
I just need
husband?
Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's...
Damn, I wish we could like drink coffee here and that would help us with the health. You know, like in Evil Within. That would have been nice. And go.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's...
Shadow is very much present here. Oh. What's distortion? Oh, I want. Oh, am I gonna get lost in the sauce? Lost in the sauce? I have to back off. Oh, that's nice. Oh God. Maybe we just...
What is that?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh, light. We can't have it though. Why not? Why not? We need power. We don't have power. Oh shit.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
It was blocks before, huh? I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, gotcha. It needs to be dark. Okay. Now it opens the way. Okay, I remember that mechanic from the main game. Okay, now we are gonna move it there. There you go. Ooh. It's been a minute. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 in a while, so this is, you know, remembering things. It's nice. power to this side. Now we can carry this to the other side as well. Second. And that will allow me to turn on the other thing, because yeah, this doesn't connect. We need it connected. Now it's connected, and that way is open as well. And so do it. And we have our exit. So cool. Okay, I just realized that I missed the key card for the level 2 clearance. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back there again. I hope so. Alright. What happened to you?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmon's clogging his head.
His head. Whose head? What did the Mormons do?
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are.
The man in the white coat.
No, god dang it.
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Okay, let's see if I can get back to it.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Okay, we're at sub-level 2. We were at 3. I got it confused. I thought we were at 2 before. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will make a way. Oh, there's someone there. There's someone there. Who's that? Okay, the shadow. Shadow people. Alright, any poopers? We have to check for the poopers. Hello? Excuse me? Seems empty. Hello? Can't open these. Cannot open these. Why not? Well, seems... Can't open the doors, but seems that they're empty. So no poopers, I guess? Who's humming? No way. Is that him? There's no way. There's no way. It's not him.
Finally, someone who isn't a
Oh,
painting.
it's not him. It's not Tim Breaker, but...
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
This is one of the writers, maybe?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
Booker, was it?
I'm Ed Brooker, the playwright.
It
and I'm
is
hitting
them.
my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are?
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
So, what are you doing?
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise.
I think
But,
I remember
you know,
them
I've
seeing
had
at the
this block
diner
lately,
at the beginning
and
of the
filling in
game.
the gaps of this story has really
In
loosened
the
me
main
up.
game.
Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Can't
Look
be too-
around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Okay, stay
Sir,
put.
whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Well, he's not going anywhere.
Got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second.
Sure.
Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I have a feeling that we're about to find his wife as well. Okay.
Monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit.
Wow.
Killer metaphor.
Amazing. Makes sense. Okay, we've got the writing from Booker. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to Wake pages we provided as a reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about?
Climate change, oppression, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Lots of heavy themes in a dark sci-fi.
I can see that working. So this is the assignment. Continue the story from page ID AW002. Match the tone, style, and content as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules's mind as he stared out through the lake house's cottage windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighted down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed a bottle of wine, poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment, and they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over to the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing that you only noticed if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. Wow, so this is the story. Oh, okay, hold up. We got another password. Oh, I want to find it. I want to find it. Oh no.
I wonder what happened here.
Oh no. I think this is the wife.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Oh, wow. I think this is the writing from the wife. Yeah, this has to be it. The wife is missing and there's blood all over the place, so that's probably not good. Okay, what do we have here? Oh!
I can't paint.
Oh, there's the painter.
Anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph.
Oh, what are they doing with the doctor?
To your old self.
Okay, Project Ramnus. Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this represented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. His attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He's disinterested in his own work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subject or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Current situation is, as of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims that he will not paint anymore and he wants to leave. The subject refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there's little new information to gain. Dr. Jules has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Dr. Jules was not letting the guy have a freaking breath. God damn, any poopers? Nope. Alright. Oh, they're shadow people there. I don't think...
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
That's the elevator. Well, we're gonna remove the lockdown. That's gonna help, probably. Okay.
We're shaded.
Yep. Hello there.
That glass is thick.
Well, this is all in lockdown. So... gotta get ready for that. Oh. Okay then. Oh, this is another agent. Can't get there either. Clearance level 2. We don't have that. Oh. Uh-oh, doctor. Oh! Oh, wait! I did miss it then.
A higher access card.
Nice.
Sorry, but I need this.
Catalog of Rudolph Lane production. God damn. They mechanized him, literally. Designation, black circular shape among yellow lines. Very specific paintings that they were asking. Lone tree at night, a dark green tree standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty forest. Small white shape in the road. Okay, hold up. Designation, empty road and forest. Description, a dark gray streak across the dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduced in line with perspective. A small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for the site to attempt page retrieval. Oh. Yellow crescent shaped on blank canvas. Description, a curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or a banana, unfinished piece. A moon? Banana? Isn't that like one of the... Remember, if you guys remember in Control, there are like multiple doors that you see. And if I remember correctly, I think one of the doors had that crescent shape. There's a spiral one, there's a crescent shape one, there is a control sign, the, you know, the upside down triangle thingy. Large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Brown shape with horns. Vaguely triangular with what are presumably horns extending from the shape, likely an animal head, possibly a deer or an elk. That was a big part of the main game. Oh, we have another password here. I wonder if we can figure this out. Okay, we have the clearance level for that one now. We can open that, but before we do... Doctor! I'm sorry, Doctor! Oh, we have some dates here. Okay. Updated computer password and a reminder. Alright, this has to be it then. Because we have the... Okay. Do not use birthdays, current date, or phone numbers. Well, I think they definitely did. 2023 September. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inner office relationships. Okay, so today is 14 of September, so that means a week from this Friday. So 22. September 22. Okay, September 22. September 22. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, and then Black Void. Ah, that's cool. Okay, we did find another computer. That's for that one, I guess. Ooh, that's nice. We're finding it. Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana and Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane paintings. I need to get in, or this is gonna be a total waste of a Wednesday. Oh my god. 44 is right, so yeah. So I guess you're telling me that you don't know when our anniversary is? Well, good luck with that. So Black Void is 44. Special unforgettable anniversary. Brown shape with horns is 25. 25. Okay, September 22nd. 25. Let's try that. The Black Void was 44. All right, cool. 0, can I just type them? Yeah, 09, 2020, 25. There. Let's go. Found it. Okay, I can deactivate the lockdown, but before I do that, I want to see
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks.
I want to see this first. Okay, safety concerns.
I'm glad
Hello.
someone here stood up to him.
Mr. Kingston, I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded across the facility. Oh, the list of violations that I've personally observed, I can send this to you. My opinion on this matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Mormont are driving this facility's staff into progressively more reckless behavior. This is the person that got fired because of this email. Thank you for your sharing opinion. All facility operations or safety measures are under the purview of heads of research. Okay, if you have a complaint, please file it directly to them to contact the Bureau's acting management team. Mr. Kingston, I thought we reported that the acting management team in Kansas. I have reached out to them about this issue multiple times and gotten no response. Even if they did respond, we all know that they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue. After the oldest house went into lockdown, I believe the Mormonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Ooh, our treatment of research subject is in clear violation of the ASH Act. These are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Ooh, maybe they resigned. Attention to all staff, there's a significant amount of black rock missing from sublevel 5. All right, that's right. All right, are we ready to get rid of the lockdown? Should I go for the other computer first? I feel like that would be safer way. That would be the safer way to do. What does this one says? Ah! %0 effort today. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 22. 25.
That's not right.
Oh, that's not the one? Oh, wait. I just saw that. Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Jules just sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names in Cyan Factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana is gonna slit his throat if she finds out. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me Jules is withholding wake pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned that you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here all alone? Holy. We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. Right, read all of the rest. Okay, wow. Okay, it's time. No more lockdown.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Man, I need more light.
Come in. Facility. Sublevel 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Okay, one step at a time. Okay, you know what? Maybe not. my god, they hurt. Okay, one step at a time. Please, one at a time, sir. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. They take their, oh my god, they get their darkness back. That is so annoying.
Out of the question!
Oh shit, I don't
Grab some from the back!
Oh, please. Oh my god. Oh, that was intense. Oof. Okay. I need to loot more. Perfect. I need to make sure that I have everything here because they are so scary and I have to be very quick because otherwise they get their darkness back. Ah, okay, what is this? Too much overlap between Tor and style. ATD progress. Okay. Word choice good but incomprehensible. Structural improvement. Repetition issue was solved with sufficient rounds. Refinement and time. Input non-wake reference material. Source human subjects. Use staff as writer. Risk of data skew. No more wake ref material. Oh, okay. Oh, we got another. Jules.
Possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine. In our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Aw, they were still in good terms, you know? I wonder how it first started. Like, was it Jules that was affected by the shadow first, or the writings? Or was it Diana? I think Diana was more affected. It at least that's how it looked from the things we saw. All right, open up. Time. No. Go. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. Ooh, I didn't read this. As you may know, a valued member of our team was recently reassigned off of Project Orbitus. Carla Livingston's designs and engineering expertise were a key part of the creation of the ATDs. Their contributions to the project cannot be overstated. The project team should rest assured that their reassignment was an error that should be corrected soon. Our project director, Dr. Diana Marmont, would like to remind all team members that any directives or assignments from Dr. Jules Marmont have no bearing on Orbitus staff and should be ignored. Ooh, it begins. I don't know if this is how it began, but seems like it began. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Ooh, that was difficult. Scary. Readings report threshold activity. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made. Per the recent amendments to this procedure, as specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmont or Dr. Marmont has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that AWE response team be contacted immediately. Harris, lead threshold analyst. That sounds, the name sounds familiar. Harris Chris. How do I know that name from? Where do I know it from? Could it be a character from Control? Honestly, it's been a while. I haven't played Control in a while, so... They are dead. Okay. Background report. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in AWE 35 while residing at the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Huh? Where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. Oh, was he one of the residents where you visit this facility with Alan? Lane was seriously injured during AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by FBC staff. After the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, Lane moved to Watery, where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationships or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as of the date of this report. Been painting for a very long time.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
Okay, I need to get back to sublevel 1 then. What happens if I try to go to, I think 3 now? I feel like it never really takes me where I want to go.
Sublevel 3.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I know I've been here, but there were rooms that I couldn't open before. I was just checking the map. Okay, so there's nothing I can do for those alien-looking fellas, so I think I just need to
Lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
It didn't save. Oh my god, are you kidding? It didn't save. I'm gonna have to do this again. Okay.
I see that town.
I knew they were in danger.
Okay, we are not going to level 3. We need to go back to level 1. Let's do it. I think I know why we don't have the means to kill those alien kind of looking painting things. Oh, they're shooting. Gotta help them. Oh no.
Sublevel 1.
Are you?
You fucking bastard!
Oh my god. What's that?
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Oh yeah, the gun. Oh my god.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant. Moi,
Putain d'assistant.
I run the lake house. This is my facility.
I
Mine!
run it. Tell him, Frenchie.
You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star.
I mean, Dr. Darling is kind of
And
a
he
rock
makes
star.
fun of
Come
the
on.
name. Huh. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative.
He is the one who found the shadow. He called it Shadow.
He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name.
Oh, wow.
Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. I will break it.
Damn, he lost his mind. I think he was taken by the shadow at this point anyway. Press the button. I think I did. I'm gonna load it, bro. What the heck? Please don't come alive. Okay.
How do I get in the room with that gun? Can't open it from the side.
Oh, I can't open it from this side. No. We read all of this, didn't we?
Bingo. That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Aha. Juice card went missing. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 a clearance card in my office, plus a lot of Blackrock. Been grinding Blackrock down to a powder and stashing around just in case any gets confiscated. Okay, who's this? Where's that? Oh my god. Okay, well, we need to move the freaking panels. Of course we do. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Leave me alone. Oh my god. The fuck is this?
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Let's move that. Oh my god. Right, need to check the map. Okay, just go straight. Well, I can't. So. Can they come in? They can't come in here, right? Okay. So, run! Run, agent, run! Ah. Go. Close the door. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Let's investigate here. I don't think they can enter here now. Alright. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual Blackrock for the test. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Okay, we need more Blackrock then. That's the problem. Ooh, those things are so scary. Okay, what do we got here? We don't know the password for this one. Oh, no, maybe we do. 021219. Wow. Very easy. So, reassignment. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Ramnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed to Senior Researchers to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies might be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfunded HR complaints. He is so mean! Oh my gosh! Okay. Let's get that weapon now, eh?
Okay. This should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Charge the Blackrock launcher by holding down left. Charge shots go further and deal more damage on impact. Oh my god, how many shots? I have 5 shots. I have to make them count. Okay.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant,
Rest of the...
went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Slap, slap. Icky. Where's the elevator? Oh shit! They need to be moved again. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can move them very quickly. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we've done that before. Do that again. Right. Slap. Well, that was a waste of an ammo. I thought they were following me. That's fine. So do we go back to 2? Well,
the Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sublevel 3.
Alright. Oof. Let's see what we have.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control.
Drip, drip.
Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
She needs to take control, one might say. You go. Uh-huh.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections.
Maybe they were just toxic. Maybe it wasn't just it wasn't the Shadow.
We can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold.
I still don't believe that would work.
Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
Such a psycho thing to say. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? To use art with the power The shadow, we must first define art. We have a thesis. Does a critic define what is art? Where do we find critics? Kidnap or lure in critics? Or the audience? Are we the audience? Must we like the art? What is the role of an artist? Who is an artist? If you believe you're an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? That's something that I've asked myself as well, as someone who is into art, who's gotten into art school, and who basically I painted and you know, been drawing for years. I always thought other people kind of need to have to define it, or you have to do something related to art to be able to define yourself as an artist. But that's not really it. That's not it at all. And it's not the quality that defines it either. It's yourself. What are you? And you're an artist. That's it. Okay, define an artist. A drug-using bum? Come on now. Often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. I do not do those things. Left-wing political views. Danger if left-wing politics made real by the shadow. Any right-wing artists, not for abstract art or poems. I mean, that is, yeah, that's kind of funny. Please let me go. Oh, sheesh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Wait, I'm going back. Do we go to 4? Go to 4. Let's go. We have not been there before. Let's see what's waiting us.
Mirror, please hold. Please
This is not
hold.
level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
You can see paint on her jacket as well. Oh god. Oh, it's the entity again. The angry entity. Hello?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man!
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Oh god. Not again. Alright then. Oh, got a page here?
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Oh my god. It is him. The pain, the misery, the hate. Oof. Security, safety, censorship. Yay. Oh man.
Nice office.
That is a nice office indeed. And it reminds me of those like upside down offices that we saw in Control. Man, I'm so hyped for Control too. Okay, there's one way to go right here. I'm so glad that they like fixed some of the stuff as well, because on release sometimes it would stutter. I remember it's especially would happen during a fight, and it would be so annoying when you're trying to kill a boss or something. Oh god. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Before we do that, let's loot. Huh? Oh, well, there's one glitch. I spoke too soon. Alright, here we go. I wonder if there's gonna be like a musical place. But it is a DLC, so...
Come on!
Oh man. It's the... Shadow again, isn't it? Hello? Man. Anyone? No. I don't like these noises. Oh? Look at these. Why were they making these? What the heck?
Okay, Blackrock powder.
Oh, nice. Blackrock.
Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Yeah, I need more of those. Man. Rocks and stuff. Oh no, they're coming.
Oh, finally! Something works on these bastards.
Oh my god, yes, it worked. Okay, I need to find more. Shit, there's another one. Oh, there's two. Maybe I can run them. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, fucking hell, I can't kill all of them. Ooh.
Diana sat in her
Oh
office.
shit, I can't read that. I'm sorry, Alan. Oh shit.
Yes, you
It's a combination. Where am I supposed to be going? Shit. Oh my god. Okay.
Apologize to the customers.
Oh my god! They do so much damage. Oh, shit. Oh my god, please. Holy shit. I must have missed something. What did I miss here? God. Oh god. Is it shifting? Ah, there's no way! You done? I feel like I'm going in circles! Ooh. Oh! Is this the way? Can I read these? I want to be able to read these. I should be able to read them now. Threshold study. Progress in the Lake House directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in this areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Yes, before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the Lake House with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to recover art into reality. Ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the Lake House and its talented staff, to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events. Though this is often an involuntary process, the Shadow's known attraction to art provides us to the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on sublevel 5, where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with AWE site in the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. And they signed it. Where do I know that song? Okay, what have we got?
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized.
I couldn't
Jules had dangled the
read some of the
painting like a
things.
lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Wow. They even saw Dr. Darling as the baddie. Alright, password 6-8. These are very, very easy, huh? 9-8. Hey, hard work. So much. Hello, Mr. Dr. Marmont. Official complaint? I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you're frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate the issue. Does that sound agreeable? Okay, let's see. Abandon project. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. So, what did Diana said? Don't pretend like you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. Wow, Diana is super mean, dude. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means that they're the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If you continue with this research, we will lose our facility, maybe more than that. What is the point in succeeding if you're dead? I'm a head of research here and I forbid you from processing. I'm with Jules here. The French guy kind of saw this coming. Even though he went cuckoo as well. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest that you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. God damn. Alright, letter from Darling. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know the protocol. It doesn't allow us this sort of thing. And he says that he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. Wow. Diana was not afraid to get her hands dirty. And she did. She literally kidnapped 2 people for that. Oh god. The definition of art, a study by Dr. Diana Marmont, PhD. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is a varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art. Ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing. 2010 from Lake. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed. Zane, 1970. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography. We saw photography, sculpting, dance, and so on. Not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? I would say the closest definition would be the intent of expression. That's how art was born, right? To express yourself. And you can use any medium, any sorts of material that you have, anything that you have really, to create that and replicate it, and not really replicate it, but express it. Or an equation made up of all 3. What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed. This is a really cool thing to think about. Both physical and mental, then find a way to test their potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma, with many layers to pull away if we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control. The work will take years. Now, it is a very one-dimensional kind of look at art as a whole, but if you add all of those things that were listed on that, you know, how the expression works, or is it the material, is it something else, it adds more, you know, dimensional point of view, and that makes it a very interesting read. I would like to read that report when it's over, when it's done. On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undermined nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, had produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths, the one that we're listening right now. During her time at the lake house, that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Redacted somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief, with any wider search considered an acceptable risk to the lake house mandate of confidentiality. Action to be taken. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance. An investigation is currently going as to whether the subject used the song that they created as a redacted means of escape, and all materials related to and work produced by Redacted will be stored in the archive for future reference. I have a feeling we're gonna have another like musical kind of feel place, which I'm looking forward to. I hope we get it. D. Online checks for the public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with her in the past. Known addresses with her utilitarian AWE activity. And then we have a website. This house... Okay, I want to check out that website. So, SirenSociety.io. You found your way here. Welcome. How do we reach you? Welcome to Siren Society, and you can like submit a form with an email or your phone number. Kind of want to see this, but what is... There's nothing. It just looks very, very trippy. Siren Society.io. Okay, the blog thingy is this one. The House of Dreams. Diving Deep. Oh! Samantha, posted by Samantha. Look at that, the title page, returned by Alan Wake, obviously. Note, as said, this is not a poem, more like a title page for something. The name of the author has been thoroughly and violently scratched out. Written about the title, Campbell's Monomyth. Departure. 1, departure. 2, initiation. 3, return. There's so many poems here? More Shoebox poems. There were 6 new poems in the Shoebox, as well as something else. Not a poem, a title page, I suppose. It seems to come from a different batch. All the pages seem old, as if they've gotten wet at some point. Look at that. I came looking for my princess. Instead, I found a witch wearing her face. No one in the family had noticed the change. She said she becomes me. Through all the wicked things she did to me, her beauty kept me in daze. I stared at her adoringly and forgot how she used to be. As she tortured me for days and days, she said she becomes me. Isn't it strange that with every wound she caused, her beauty in the mirror fades? I hear she's already looking for another pretty girl to put on in the old one's place. She said she becomes me. We're both so thin, we wear our skeletons on the outside. She becomes me. B offended thought this was about her. Of course it's not. It was B. Oh my god, I want to read the whole... These are from 2012. 2012. What's going on? Okay, let's read this a little bit. I had another strange dream, very different from the previous ones. This was not a nightmare, quite the contrary. The diver from the photos appeared to me. He looked nothing like in the photos, but it was the same man. He was the poet who had written the poems as well. In the dreams, he floated in the air above me in the bedroom as if we were underwater. He was wearing a strange, heavy diving suit, almost like a spacesuit, and he was shining with a bright light. He told me things that in the dream that made perfect sense, but now not so much. I've made a habit of keeping a notebook and a pen by my nightstand so that I can write down my dreams as soon as I wake up. But even then, I feel that I missed or misunderstood a lot of what he told me, already beginning to forget it while I was writing it down. Also, when I read through my own notes now, some of them make no sense, but afterwards, still now, I feel shaken by the powerful emotion I felt in the dream. I'll try to explain the dream as well as I can. The diver told me that a dark presence had taken over his girlfriend, the woman in the photos. He tried everything he could think of to banish it from her, but everything had failed. In the end, he finally understood what he had to do. Finally understood that the true nature of the dark place that was hidden under the waves of the lake where they lived. The lake was an opening to dark place that was much bigger than the lake itself. In fact, much bigger than the whole universe we live in. Because it wasn't a lake, it's an ocean. It doesn't say it there, but he wrote one last poem. His masterpiece, a secret poem, a hidden poem, a poem that's not among the poems I found in the shoebox. And he took his girlfriend for the last dive. Together, they sank down into the depths, far deeper than he had ever dived before. In the dream, I was there, diving with them, and from the depths, something or some things surged up to meet them. Things of darkness, but bright things of light as well. The diver explained that these things, or these presences, were forever fighting a war between the forces of light and darkness. A dark presence had taken over his girlfriend, and a bright presence now came to take over him. And he surrendered his body to it. But at the same time, the essence of who he was kept diving deeper, even deeper, holding the essence of his girlfriend. Their spirits, their souls. The diver, or what was left of him, his true self, spoke the words of his secret poem. The poem described a new world, an island in the sea of darkness, a safe haven, a paradise, a baby universe. The nature of the dark place was such that anything dreamed up there, any dream or a work of art, would come true. Just as true as anything in our world can be. Aww. And the poem came true, and the essence of the diver and the essence of his girlfriend escaped from the darkness and disappeared into this new world to live there happily ever after. While their shapes is now taken over by a bright presence, as his girlfriend's had been taken over by a dark presence, surged up through the opening in the lake to our world to continue their battle there. And when I woke up, I felt overwhelmingly happy and privileged of having been shown this. I've never been so moved by a dream and didn't think it could even be possible. Even now, even though I've forgotten many details, the feelings remain. A feeling of hope. I know that something amazing is coming. That something wonderful is going to happen. And at the same time, I know that when it does, it will be something totally different from what I'm expecting. Something I could never have imagined. And I know it might take a long time before it does happen, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be here, waiting. Damn, Samantha! Damn, at first when I clicked it, I thought it was gonna be of Alan's writings from when he was stuck in the dark place, right? Because since 2010, but this is the artist that they, yeah. So it wasn't just Alan that was experiencing these kinds of things. This was also another artist, songwriter, poet. Oh, what is this? Inside the shoebox. Look at that. Ah, so cool. When I found the shoebox again, there were poems inside and a battered old device, a switch of some kind. Ah. I actually had to go and ask about it in the local hardware store to be sure what it was. It's an old light switch. When you flick it, there's a solid, satisfying click. When I flicked it the first time after finding it, all the lights in the house went out. I swear, I'm not making this up. It turned out to be the whole neighborhood, actually. And the real reason for the power out turned out to be the thunderstorm rumbling above. But talk about a coincidence of a lifetime, am I right? Very suspicious. I flicked the switch many times after that and nothing strange has happened. Oh my god, I want to read the whole thing, but oh, wait. Called 911, men outside, shadows, dark coming, help, more light. No light, no light. Oh, we need to read through the last one. That was the last entry, wasn't it? 29/7. Yeah, that was the last entry. But hold up, let's see the oldest ones. Oh, what are these? Under the house. Plumbing. They had to get under the house to do that, and I discovered there was a trapdoor that led to the crawl space underneath. And there were some photos there. Ooh, trippy. The dark place. So, I'm assuming maybe somehow this hall of mirrors built by liars. I'm a pale reflection of myself. Wow. In spite of that, okay, I've been really busy and stressed at work lately, but in spite of that, the shoebox and its contents are never far from my thoughts. Might say that I'm getting a bit obsessed about them. Where does it begin, though? The shoebox. Where does it begin? Is it that one? Shoebox poems. There you go. I asked the daughter of the previous owner about it. Her mother is in a nursing home and suffers from advanced Alzheimer's disease, so she wouldn't be able to help me. She was certain that no one in her family was a poet, and she doubted that the people in the photos were anyone from her family. She told me that her mom liked to buy stuff from yard sales, and her guess was that the shoebox was from something that her mom had picked up from one of those. That's what she found underneath the house, I guess. I've tried to find the shoebox after it went missing, but I can't find it. I'm so glad I took photos of the poems before I lost them. Diving deep. This was the last entry. This is amazing! What is the Siren Society, though? 2024 Siren Society. This is crazy. Yeah, go check it out, chat. Go check it out. SirenSociety.io and this House of Dreams. Amazing. Yeah, I kind of want to see, and I want to see what happens if I sign up. I will let you guys know. I hope it's not spam, Remedy. Alright, let's get back to it. So, this is the singer.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space.
She was gonna torture them.
Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Oh my god.
Just like that, just like that. I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating.
Okay, it's time to move. Ah, okay, the game is saved. Oh, this. Oh my god, no. Do it again, do it. Turn it on. I don't like that. Is that what I need to be doing? No, I don't like it. Okay, there's something there. I need to watch that. I want to watch that. Oh, something happened
This
here.
doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
These are different, floor by floor. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. Okay, this is Dr. Casper. Casper Darling, Dr. Darling, okay. After I got back to New York, I hope pivoting to researching Threshold Redacted's reality manipulation effects wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. Here's something to get you started. Some drawings made by a certain Redacted a while back. Found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction that they may trigger with the shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. He has to say that. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. I expect regular updates. Go team. This is not the same person.
The exact pages that I
Definitely
need to
not.
reference.
Elevator.
It's the same thing in principle.
These are nice drawings.
A light switch cord. Quick lesson on light switch
lab.
cords. If you
Some
find
big
one, pull
experiment
it
tomorrow.
3 times.
I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized?
2/3.
Oh, that is really fucking rich.
There we go.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection.
We're at the motel.
The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere.
Oh my god.
I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Oh. Yeah, it's the corridor. What's happening? Oh my god. Yes, I remember that correctly. That is one of the paintings thingies that we saw, and it was on the The circling one. Oh my god, I was right. Is this gonna be another maze? This has never been opened before. In any of the Remedy games, at least. From what we know. I assumed maybe this is like Quantum Break or something. I mean, there are multiple different ones, so... Oh. Is that the director? French? May he rest in peace, by the way. I'm not sure, he does look like that. This is the oldest house from outside.
Panopticon?
Panopticon.
But the Panopticon is a headquarters. Yeah.
Oldest house. I remember that. Panopticon. I spent a lot of time there. In Control.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like green. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Forest. Not here. Sunlight.
Is it gonna be Dylan? Are we gonna see Dylan or something? Wait. He's 6. Hello?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify
It's
yourself.
him, isn't it? No, is it Tim? It kind of looks like Tim as well.
It's quiet.
Is it Dylan? It's Dylan. That was his name.
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Oh my gosh.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is giving me goosebumps.
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked.
The heck?
No, no, not again.
Where's
not
Jesse?
Yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Dylan. It's okay, Dylan. Attacked by what? The hiss!
What attacked the oldest
The
house?
hiss girl, I was
need
there.
to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if it...
Dylan.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house?
Felt
the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details
that
anywhere.
was so fucking cool. I
Bastard is hiding
cannot wait for Control 2.
all those
Oh
years,
my
he
god.
steals
I need
credit
to
from my
I
ideas
need to
and
play
my
Control
work,
again.
and
This-
now he's
oh.
scared of being plagiarized.
So
that is
fucking cool.
really
I'm so
fucking
excited.
rich, Jules.
This is giving
Oh,
me
and
so
he's
much hope.
reportedly
I cannot
misplaced the
contain myself
manuscript
right
pages
now.
I need for my work. Suddenly,
I wanna know
the
more.
exact
That was
pages
so
that I
cool,
need
bro.
to reference
the
have just
story with
vanished.
Dylan and Jesse. Oh,
is
it's so
actively
amazing.
impeding critical
Girl,
bureau
shut up.
research.
I'm trying to express myself.
I mean,
okay,
if
we
he
get
can
it.
do that, then what is stopping
Okay, we
me
get it. You
from
hate your
going down to that
friggin'
lab?
husband.
And I don't know, just inverting the
Ah,
amplifiers
okay.
or misaligning the
Okay.
receivers or both.
That was such a good tease.
same
Love
thing
it.
in
Love it. Okay, how are we gonna move now? There is that the elevator that I see? That is actually the elevator. Okay. I guess we can leave now then? I guess. Alright. Now on to... Okay, 5. I thought we would need another one, but it's fine. We have all the clearance, I guess. That was so exciting. I am looking forward to see how this will all connect and potentially conclude.
Oh, Jesus.
No. She's so real for that reaction.
2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
It's okay. Shut down the experiment.
Hell.
It was Diana's frickin' hubris that started it all.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced, it was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Is that him? Who's that? Was that Darling? It wasn't Darling, right? It cannot be Darling. Kind of looks like from the... Or was that maybe her? Diana? That would make more sense. That's Diana. Yeah. Wait, what? She's also taken, though. Oh, they're gonna merge. Are they gonna merge? Oh my god. Her hubris, her hatred. Doesn't matter if they're taken or not. So her toxicity was not just from the shadow.
Typical fucking Mormons.
Alright, it begins, y'all. Oh, sheesh! Oh god! I need to heal. Please.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
What's she doing? Come down!
Like I needed more problems.
Oh yeah, alright, yeah, let's get those paintings, painted buddies. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Oh god. I don't have many of those things. Shit, what is it? What is she throwing at me? I don't have any heals. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh my god, please. I don't have any heals. Oh, it worked. Okay. Whew. Shut it down, girl. Let's do it.
No blood! I don't have time for this. I need to shut down this threshold before it fractures.
Do it. Do it. To hell with you. Murderer. You're the murderer. Oh.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskinen, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment
Did she
Wake
make
had been
it?
writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at
Oh, he made it
Lake.
too.
But for a moment, I was somewhere else.
He made
I
it
saw
out
Alan
too.
Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
I feel like Jules was a little bit like a little bit better. Diana was unhinged in the worst way possible. Wow, this was end of chapter. We did it! That little tease with Dylan. I was not expecting to see Dylan after all of these years. Ah, that was so wonderful. This was beautiful. I wish it was longer. I don't know how long this video is gonna be after all the editing and stuff, but this was really, really nice. I wish it was longer. It's fine though. It was a really beautiful DLC. Really excited to see what Remedy has been cooking for us for Control 2 and any other, I think, new IPs that they might work on, and yeah, and what's next for Remedyverse? What's next for Alan? Really, really excited for that. Yeah. This was a bit emotional too. Man, this game is awesome. Yeah, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for Control? If you are not familiar with, if you've only watched or played Alan Wake, you should definitely finally dip your toes into Control and even Quantum Break if you can. Beautiful, beautiful franchises. Oh man, seeing Dylan was so freaking awesome. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. Happy Halloween. If this is done by Halloween, hopefully. Oh, this is the credits. All right. Yay! Congrats. Deep breaths. Would have been really cool if we had another like a little musical moment, but it was really, really cool.